You see it, dark, fast, shiny. Your first instinct, kill it. Don't. That beetle you just wrote off as a pest, maybe a cockroach, maybe just something that didn't belong, is actually the most important predator in your entire garden. And every time one dies, under a boot, under a spray, under a shovel, your garden loses something it cannot easily replace. This is the insect that's been working for you every single night, and you've been killing it. Meet the ground beetle, family Carabidae. They range from a quarter inch to over 2.5 inches long. Most are dark, deep black, sometimes with a hint of metallic green or blue if you get close enough. They have long, fast legs and a pair of powerful jaws facing forward, built not to bite you, but to hunt. There are over 40,000 species of ground beetles in the world. About 2,000 species live across North America alone, which means right now, somewhere in your garden, under a stone, beneath a layer of mulch, moving through the dark, there's almost certainly one working the night shift. Most people have seen one. Almost nobody knows what they were looking at. Here's what a ground beetle's life actually looks like. It starts in the soil. A female lays anywhere from 30 to 600 eggs over her reproductive lifetime, buried in the earth or tucked into debris. Each one hatches into a larva, small, blind, and immediately hungry. That larva doesn't go looking for your plants, it goes looking for the things that eat your plants. Grubs buried in the root zone, wireworms destroying your seedlings from underground, fly, pupae, soil-dwelling beetle larvae you'd never even know were there. The larva hunts them, in the dark, in the dirt. After several weeks, it pupates. Then it emerges as an adult. And this is where it gets remarkable. Most ground beetles live 2 to 4 years as adults, not 2 to 4 weeks like so many insects. Years, which means the one you almost stepped on this morning may have been patrolling your garden since you planted your last tomato crop. But what exactly has it been doing out there? Here's where it gets hard to believe. Ground beetles are generalist predators, which means they don't specialize. They eat almost anything that can't escape them. Aphids, slugs, cutworms, armyworms, caterpillars, cabbage root maggots, Colorado potato beetle larvae, cucumber beetle grubs, springtails, mites, and they do it constantly. An adult ground beetle can consume its own body weight in prey every single day during its active season. Every day. Think about what that means across a full summer. Some species in the Calisoma genus, ground beetles that hunt caterpillars specifically, take this further. A single larva eats 50 caterpillars in just 2 weeks before it's even finished developing. The adult that emerges then goes on to eat several hundred more over the following years of its life. One beetle. Hundreds of caterpillars, years of work, but that's not all it does. Ground beetles also eat weed seeds. Multiple species actively consume the seeds of ragweed, lamb's quarters, and giant foxtail, some of the most invasive weeds in North American gardens, before those seeds ever get a chance to germinate. And as they move through your garden at night, they carry pollen from plant to plant. They pollinate. This one insect, the one you've been treating like a pest, is doing 3 jobs simultaneously, every night, for free. Pest control, weed suppression, pollination. Here's the number that stopped me cold. In gardens and fields where natural predators, including ground beetles and frosts, are protected, studies show 40% less crop damage compared to areas where those predators have been suppressed. 40%. Not from spraying, not from netting, not from anything you buy, just from letting the predator that's already there do its job. But here's where it gets personal, because everything I just described, all of that, stops the moment this beetle dies. Ground beetles are almost entirely nocturnal, which means you will almost never see them working. You'll just see the results or the absence of them. When a ground beetle disappears from a section of your garden, the first thing that happens is subtle. Slug populations start climbing. Aphid colonies that would have been thinned overnight stay intact and spread. Cutworm larvae that would have been hunted in the soil get a clear run at your seedlings. And here's the thing about that, slugs don't announce themselves. Cutworms don't announce themselves. By the time you see the damage, the garden has already been working without its defender for weeks. One application of a broad-spectrum pesticide, the kind sold at every garden center, can wipe out an entire generation of ground beetle eggs and larvae in the soil. Those eggs take a full season to replace. The larvae that would have hatched from them and that would have patrolled your soil all summer simply never exist. And here's the part that makes it worse. The beetle you killed? You probably thought it was a cockroach. Ground beetles are one of the most commonly misidentified insects in North America. Same dark color, same speed, same sudden appearance when you lift something. But cockroaches hide in your walls, breed in your kitchen, spread bacteria. Ground beetles wander into your home by accident, find nothing useful, and leave. They don't infest. They don't breed indoors. They're passing through. The difference is simple if you know what to look for. A beetle's wing cases meet in a perfectly straight line down the middle of its back. A cockroach's wings overlap. A beetle's head faces forward. You can see its jaws clearly. A cockroach tucks its head beneath a shield. That's it. That's all it takes to tell them apart. And yet, millions of ground beetles are killed every year by homeowners who thought they were doing the right thing. Here's the context that makes all of this heavier. Global insect populations have declined by an estimated 45% over the last 40 years. A study published in 2025 tracked insect populations over 20 years in a relatively undisturbed Colorado meadow, minimal pesticide use, minimal human interference. They still found a 72.4% drop in insect abundance. Ground beetles are part of that number. The factors driving the decline are complex: climate, habitat loss, pesticide drift from miles away. But one factor is immediate and within your control today. The ones dying in your garden aren't being replaced fast enough. An adult ground beetle that lives 3 years provides 3 years of nightly pest control. Kill it on day 1 because it looks like something it isn't, and you don't just lose a beetle. You lose 3 years of protection. So next time you lift a stepping stone and something dark and fast scurries away from the light, don't reach for anything. Look at it. If the wing cases meet in a straight line down the middle of the back, it's a beetle. If the head is clearly visible from above, facing forward, it's a ground beetle. And it has been running your garden's night shift, possibly for years. Put the stone back, let it go back to work. Your garden already knows it's there. It's been counting on it. There are dozens of creatures like this living in the spaces you walk through every day, doing work you've never seen, running systems you didn't know existed. If you want to keep finding out what's actually living in your garden and why it matters, the subscribe button is right there. Next time, the one creature building a defense network in your soil that no pesticide can match, and what happens when you accidentally destroy it. I'll see you then.